Hi everyone, welcome to Straight from the Divine Tarot. We are Sunday, June 1st, 2025. I'm here to do a collective read for you. As you know, it's a timeless read. I don't use the signs, I don't use the genders because it's all energy anyways. So the way to know if this is your reading is by the description of the characters as well as the storyline. So take what applies, toss the rest, don't try to make things fit. If it doesn't, that is not advisable, okay? You must already be aware of whatever it is being discussed here, okay? If you're not aware of it, it's not yours. Leave it alone, okay, until you have more proof. You can switch the genders or the roles as you need to throughout the read. That's not a problem, okay? I'll bring out the tarot cards. I'll give you the description of the cards as well as what I'm picking up intuitively. You know your story best. It could be all the descriptions, some one and or none, or all of the cards, some one and or none. And then we bring it together at the end. I love you guys so very much. Thank you for being here. I'm truly grateful to each and every one of you. I had a dream. It was almost like I was just observing. But there's a group of people, a family, it could be cult, coven, secret society. I think there's a lot involved here. They've decided it's crunch time, okay? They're getting caught for something they've done, fraud, whatever this is, or unalives or something, or spell work, I don't know. But they're thinking, or they discussed it already, and they're going to hang it on one person particularly, okay? And this person is not the one responsible. They went along with it, but they're not the one responsible, put it that way. And the way to know who this person is, and I'm not saying this because there's anything wrong with it. This person is either gay or bi. It's a male. Okay, so that gives you an idea who this person is. They drive like a mid-sized compact car, maybe kind of a racy car, maybe a Mustang or something. It might not be. Anyways, this person's going to find out that they're going to leave him holding the bag for something, and he got upset, or he will be. I don't know if this has taken place already or not. I don't know. It could be past, present, future. But he's freaking out, and he's on the hunt. Okay, he got in his car. He's chasing these people, causing very dangerously. Okay, speeding. What's going to happen is there's going to be a police chase. The cops are going to start chasing him as he's chasing the others. It's going to be one fucking huge mess. So if this hasn't happened yet, and if they are listening, please, 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 there's other ways of dealing with this. You do not have to put anybody's life at risk. Okay? You can handle it or deal with it in any other appropriate ways, okay? Like speaking true. Okay? The cops aren't stupid. Okay? So just know that this is for somebody out there. I was in the passenger seat, but I wasn't there. I was just observing. This man had dark brown wavy hair, maybe down to the nape of his neck. A little chubby. And boy, was he livid. So I guess the others in the group, or whomever he's working with or related to, thought he was expendable. And like, I don't condone what this person took part in, okay? Hurting other people, defrauding, whatever they did. But I think all of them should be held responsible, don't you? So that's what I was picking up. There's more to it than that, but I had to weed out what not to say, okay? Because for very good reasons. So that's the message for somebody out there. Let's begin, shall we? Spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, the white light, what's the message for the collective at this hour, please? Thank you. Snooping, drive-by, stalking, social media, psychic, tarot reading. You could be a psychic or tarot reader, or you're dealing with them. You're obviously here watching me. Or they're employing tarot readers and psychics to get information on you. They're definitely stalking your social media and or in person possibly. They could be driving by your home. Like I said, this person's in a car, might have something to do with this, okay? Desire. That's the underlying energy. Self-pleasure, sexual thoughts, and intense feelings. Place that where it belongs. Deuces. Yep, you're out of there. Fed up, cutting ties, walking away. Now, that could be you, could be somebody else. There's a lot of controversy here. Drama, scandals, truth is coming out, what I tell you. Somebody's freaking out. Snooping. Why is this here, please? Snooping. Why is this here, please, Spirit? Thank you. Destroyed, shattered, broken, effed up. So something's destroyed. So that could be how somebody feels in the equation or in the situation here. Shattered, right? Gutted. Broken. Or whatever they were doing here. It's just, like I said, I keep picking up this car. It could be a car accident. Check yourself. So somebody's comparing something. There could be proof that somebody's got actual proof. There could be false paperwork, false money. I don't know what this is. Proof, though. Somebody's got it. Somebody's better check themselves before they wreck themselves. Something to do with a copycat. Somebody could try to impersonate you, whether it's in person or online or on paper. Somebody's keeping a promise or trying to get somebody to keep a promise to them. Yeah, they got played. I'm telling you, somebody's trying to play them. Somebody's pulling some strings. Whoever was pulling the strings is playing others. Okay, manipulation, lies, and control. So I'm really picking up, like I said, somebody's going to be held liable here. This could be, like I said, him being gay or bi doesn't really matter. But maybe he had, maybe that's how they got him involved. Desire, you know what I mean? They lured him into whatever this is. Now remember, this could be more than one person's story. Obviously, there's thousands here. It could be a female in this energy as well. So snooping, destroyed. Where are we going with this, please? Maybe they're keeping tabs on you. They want to see if their plots and plans have worked on you. And it's like, hell no. You're happy, healthy, wealthy, wise. Just thriving, still moving forward in life. Not paying them any mind. But it's going to be a cruel summer. I just posted that song because I was out just recently, and that song it played in 2 stores I walked into. So I thought, okay, I better post it. It's going to be a cruel summer for some people. Snooping, destroyed. Where are we going with this, please? Thank you. Addiction. They could have said you had addictions because I was in reverse and you don't. Drug, alcohol, obsession, toxic attachments. You detach from these people if you were ever involved with them. Or somebody's trying to detach themselves from these people, and maybe that's why they're going to blame this person. Well, he's on his way out anyway. Let's just blame him. I don't know. Noisy sound. Information overload. Social media out of control. Okay. Clown. Okay. Somebody feels like a clown. Somebody got clowned. Performance, camouflage, laugh at, and revenge. Somebody's out to... something to do with a commitment, oath, agreement, pledge, and promise. This is a group. It could be a secret society, cult coven, you know what I mean? Or they made a promise to one another, a pledge of allegiance, a pledge of office. It's an agreement, somebody's trying to mirror you. Maybe they're doing mirror magic on you, glamour spells, or you're holding up a mirror to these people and they're seeing themselves, their reflection, and they're not liking what they see, right? How could they? They're evil. Reflection, reference, distinguish, and appearance. They wanted your crown, or they're trying to screw with your crown chakra, or here in Canada, our prosecutors and DAs are called crowns. You could be spiritual royalty, owner, master, and top level. Clown and crown. There's only one letter. There's a difference of one letter here. So they wanted to be crowned. They're being clowned. Okay, sorry. Somebody's going to apologize. They're feeling sorry. Okay, I am sorry. The unspoken apology, eternal regrets. And they miss you. Okay, miss, wait, and eager. Well, don't do stupid things. Now they're in regret. Now they're seeing that the people that they were dealing with aren't their people. Well, good for you. They could have addictions, might not, or they claimed you did. I would wager these people do have some sort of addictions, whether it's to substances, to a way of life, sex. You know what I'm saying, right? Addicted to themselves, to hurting people, to black magic. It could be anything. Snooping, destroyed, and addiction. I just heard there's a home involved, possibly, that they stole or defrauded. And they ruined it. It could be a drug den for all we know, you know, a gathering place. And if they're addicted to, okay. And where I live, there's a lot of addicts, okay? A lot of homeless. Predominantly, I don't know much about meth, but I would wager it is meth that they're addicted to. They look really bad, okay? They act really bad. They're hunched over. I think that's fentanyl, actually. I'm not sure. Anyways, it's very sad to see. But these people, I remember Spirit told me a long time ago that meth is the gateway for demons. I don't know about the other stuff, but That's what I think of sometimes when I see some of these people, and they have not one care for anybody else, just what they're dirty, they make a mess everywhere they go, they destroy. And it's not who they intrinsically are as a person. I don't know if that person's still within them, if you understand what I'm saying. I don't know if that person can come back. It depends, I guess, how far they're into their own addiction, or I don't know, how much they want to fight to come back. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but that's what I'm picking up. If there's a home that they try to defraud you for, or put on your name, or it's a family home, they've destroyed it. Them with, their people, or their fame or celebrity. You could be famous, you could be a celebrity, or that's what they were after. Or maybe they made you famous in your own community by talking about you nonstop, by coming after you nonstop. People are talking. Yeah, sabotage. They sabotage themselves, okay? It's self-sabotage. They try to sabotage you. A lot of neglect here. Neglecting a contract. So if it is any kind of fraud with a home, they're getting kicked out. I told you, same sex. So it is based on this, okay? They're stalking you. Or somebody's stalking another. Relocate or move. They're getting kicked out, okay? It is a home they destroyed. Somebody's angry because they're getting kicked out. Worried. Something to do with a weapon. Be careful, please. A boss. You could have bossed up, and or this is somebody's boss is involved. Boss, chief of police maybe. Police are involved. This is long distance and travel's involved. A smear campaign and devalue. So you're definitely dealing with at least one narc in the equation, if not more. Nothing to lose now. They're flying monkeys, right? Toxic and karmic. Manipulation. Mild illness. Controlling. Superficial. Lots of secrets here. A secret infant or secret child. Or they're very infantile, okay? A love bomber involving a doctor or healthcare worker. What was I picking up the other day about that? They could have doctored some medical records. Settling. So somebody's going to have to settle, or you're not going to settle. They have to settle with you. They settled with a copycat. You're innocent. Okay? You were the innocent partner. You were supporting them, or they're going to claim that they supported you. They wanted to level up on you. Sadistic supply. This is still ongoing, I think. Yeah, they're going to jail or prison. Bye. A lot of distrust. Okay? They thought it was funny, or they're going to, it's life insurance. They thought there's a lot of fraud going on here. I was also picking up that these people, they come from all walks of life, but for some reason, they're either part of a cult, coven, secret society, or family. Some of these people are affiliated with other things like vice, corruption, organized crime. The whole thing's going to fall. It's teetering right now, okay? So one gets exposed, all of them get exposed. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I think that's why this person was freaking out, because they know they're going down. If they put all the blame on this one person and they all walk away scot-free, this person was seething. Oh, no, you're not going to do this to me. You know what I mean? I'm not the expendable one. That's what I was picking up. So snooping, destroyed, addiction, fame, or celebrity. They destroyed themselves. Who knows? Maybe you're going to write a book about it. Maybe it'll be on the news, okay? You could very well be famous or a celebrity. Or it has something to do with people that are renowned, right? Where are we going with this? Snooping, destroyed, addiction, fame, or celebrity. Some people, they know it's wrong. They do it anyways because they just follow the leader. They don't think for themselves. And I don't know why people do that. It's because they want to be liked by everybody. I don't know. But if you find yourself in a situation like this in the future, please think for yourself. These people aren't your friends. Okay, at the end of the day, they're going to try to save their asses before yours. Thank you, Spirit. This is bad news. Page of Wands. Somebody's very infantile. Oh, yes. They feel entitled. Drama starter. Liar. No communication. Throwing rocks. Hiding hands. Not very inventive. Not very original, I heard. They need outside validation all the time. It is not a free thinker. Overarching energy. It's going to be an arrest. This illumination. Letting go and letting God. This is the Hangman in reverse. Overcoming. Somebody's getting let go. There's no more delays here. Seeing things from a different perspective. Somebody's acting like a martyr here. They're letting go of some money. They need bail, or it could be a younger person, Page of Pentacles, that's going to be arrested. There's awareness. They got to let something go or someone go, a payment. This is gathering information. This could be divination as well. Starting something new, taking a practical approach. This is good financial news for you. You're learning that somebody's an opportunist. Learning something about whatever this is very tangible. Okay? This is something of value. A golden opportunity. This is a blessing. They paid for black magic, or they got paid to shit talk you. There we go. Bad counsel. Secrets are coming out now. High Priestess in reverse, or High Priest. Take it for whatever it is. Somebody had no authority. I just heard that again. I was going to say they didn't use their intuition. Lack of awareness. Somebody's walking away. Emotionally, no longer invested emotionally. They're facing the unknown, 8 of Cups. They're finding out that wherever they've been in investing in, or whomever they were investing in, there's no emotional fulfillment or happiness. Yep. 8 of Cups. Yeah, they want to come back in from out of the cold, or this is financial ruin, spiritual jail. It could also be physical. Pentacles, it's money, it's tangible, but it could also be physical. Their health could be waning. They want to come back in for a new beginning, taking some sort of action, new passionate opportunities, new beginnings, taking action, growth and expansion. They want to come back in and maybe sleep with you to get into your energy. It's unrequited love, okay? Or somebody's going to be taking action against somebody from your past here. There will be no reconciling. There's been a lot of trauma bonding. Somebody needs to address their inner childhood wounds, okay? There's no going back to the past. You don't have any good memories there. Somebody gave out false or misleading information about you. If this is your family, they ain't shit, okay? Yep, they're trying to hold you back. They're impersonating you. Very combative, very argumentative, abusive. This is somebody that it could be forgery here. They feel entitled yet again. This is a poser. Oh, that's too many, Spirit. It is a poser. Somebody that's posing as something or someone else. You could be taking credit for your ideas, your work, your achievements. Somebody's holding back or being held back. Yeah, they're insecure and unstable. This is, they can't hold back any longer though. Okay, they have no protection. Somebody's very angry. They got to let go, or they're being let go. Yeah, they can't hide the truth anymore. Moon in reverse. There's no more mystery here, okay? Nothing is, whatever they were that was hidden is no longer hidden. They can't hide this anymore. There's no more confusion. They can't keep doing stuff in the dark. There we go. There's going to be some communication. So some communication's been found, or someone's assessed a situation where they can no longer hide a child or a young person. Some communication, though. You took a different route, or somebody's taking a different route, okay? You're very inspirational. You're very creative. This is good news, okay? There's been messages maybe saying that you are addicted, or somebody is addicted to something. Temperance in reverse. That you're crazy maybe, or you're sick, or somebody's getting news that they're sick and unstable right now. Somebody's impatient potentially. Very unbalanced, unfair. No reconciliation, no conflict resolution here. No peace, harmony, or contentment. They're blocked. They're stuck. They don't know what to do. 2 of Wands reverse. There's no contingency plan. So whatever stories they were saying about you, they blocked themselves with these stories, okay? They can't move forward. They don't know what to do. They wanted to keep you stuck and waiting, or they're stuck and waiting. There could be a sudden turn up. Somebody could suddenly turn up or leave. Take it for whatever that is. Yeah, they're trying to block more communication from coming towards you, or block your forward motion, okay? They don't know what to do. 8 of Wands. Yeah, judgment. It's awareness. A judgment has been rendered. They're under divine judgment. They want to talk to you about this. They want a second chance, possibly. They need to take accountability for whatever this is. It's a wake-up call or a spiritual awakening. They got caught. They have to come clean. They're not getting away with whatever this is. I'm telling you, it's a home or it's a family or a marriage or a business, some sort of stability. They're trying to hide and cloak this from you. They don't want to be alone, or they don't want to be the only one going down for this. Because this was, yeah, they're parting ways with their group here, okay? It's in keeping with what the vision I saw, the dream I saw. They're parting ways with their cult, coven, secret society, or their friend group. There's been a lot of gossip about you, but now even more about what's going on. They're trying to hide this here from their group. Yeah, they were talking mad shit here. There's a lot of emotional, mental, verbal, and psychological abuse. 3-3, if this resonates. You've healed your heart, okay? This is a blessing in disguise for you. Somebody may want forgiveness. You've healed. They're contemplating, strategizing, trying to find a way. They're exhausted, whoever this is. Trying to find a way to put something to rest with you or with them. Somebody's healing. You've healed. You're at peace. Somebody's dreaming of this fortune here, Wheel of Fortune, destiny. You're just waiting for everything to start kicking off in your life. I mean, maybe you were stagnating for a while, waiting for this to catch up. Now that Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Congratulations. This is victory, success, reward, recognition. It could be famous. It could be out in the public eye. This is going to be exposed, though. This is out in the public eye. Whatever's been happening here. You're innocent. They want to make a public apology, potentially. Somebody has a crush on you, or somebody was publicly flirting with you or others. You used your intuition. They're not getting away with this, okay? It is what it is. If there's been any news of a young person, it could be a young adult, but somebody's child that passed on, they may not have passed. It's just bullshit. You know what I mean? Justice. This was an injustice that was committed. It wasn't fair, wasn't balanced. It could have been amoral or criminal or both. 8 of Pentacles. Somebody's going to lose their job. So whatever they tried to do, it didn't work. It's not working. There we go. Bad investment. It has something to do with an investment, or they're going to be kicked out. They can't go any further. Misappropriation of funds. They wasted all this money on other things that they shouldn't have, on other people. They have to relocate. There we go. Their world is upside down here. They kept doing something over and over again. Didn't want to stop. This is unfinished business with the universe, by the way. It is what it is. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. They're in debt. They're borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. Something's unbalanced. They can't balance this out, okay? If they're in debt, if they owe a lot of money, they can't. They don't have it, right? They can't play games anymore. This was unfair. They can't play games with you. They really wanted to make you look unstable or unbalanced. It's back on them. Whatever they wished upon you is happening to them. To their chagrin, right? They sabotaged themselves. How do you like them apples? You bossed up. Or they can't play these games. This could be a father, boss, and or some sort of leader. They definitely did want to level up off of you. This could be you or someone else. You bossed up. You took back your power. Somebody was trying to impersonate you for the clout. Kind of looks like a pimp, right? The way he's dressed. Look at me. Yeah. Could be a female in this energy as well. It could be a divine masculine energy. The divine masculine energy is somebody that's established, okay? They take action. They're not afraid. They're very brave. Same with the divine feminine, but this is somebody that went through the highs and lows of each and every king in the deck and learned the lessons and elevated in life, okay? And now they're now displaying all the finer qualities of all the 4 kings in the deck, and then some. It's the most powerful masculine energy in the deck. And bear in mind, this could be a female. We have both masculine and feminine within each and every one of us, okay? But again, it could be a father figure. It doesn't have to be. Somebody got injured or worse. Somebody did too much here. 10 of Swords in reverse. They did too much. They're on their own. There could be a threat on the lives here. Somebody may want forgiveness. Somebody needs to go into therapy and or recovery. Ending a cycle to begin a new one. There's parting of ways, 2 cups in reverse. There's lack of trust. Don't see eye to eye. Somebody's on their own here, okay? There's no harmony. They're not happy. They were doing too much in the dark here. No truth or clarity. They don't want this getting out. They're going to have to drop this. They're not happy. They got dropped from this group maybe, or they're going to have to let this go. This is ending a cycle to begin a new one, like I said. Okay. No burdens. No more burdens. Somebody wants to unburden themselves. Or you have no burdens. They're not happy that you have no burdens. Well, it's too bad. 3 of Wands. Yeah, you had foresight. You're still moving forward. Your ships are coming in. You could be at a distance where these people are. They are definitely plotting. Yeah, you're innocent. You could be planning a new beginning here in your life. Somebody feels like a fool for sure. They want to come back in. They want to put some past hurts behind, or you did put your past hurts behind you. Somebody's going through a dark night of the soul, or they were fooled. They were fooled. Maybe somebody told them that you were mentally and emotionally unstable. The worst has happened. This is a nightmare. They may want to come in and rationalize and justify why they've done what they've done or said. They didn't care. Somebody didn't care. The worst has happened. Somebody's angry. Knight of Swords in the upright. Could be an attack of some sort. Somebody's coming after somebody. Okay? Like I said in the beginning, somebody was chasing down this group, these group members. Hierophant. Could be in a court of law. This could be the divine himself. Could be a marriage, a commitment, a contract. You could be dealing with institutions, okay? It could be even a platform. The worst has happened, though. They could have been attacking and or defrauding or trying to defraud an institution. Or if this is you, somebody that's spiritually high-ranking, and the divine has to step in. Oh, boy. Married to an Empress in reverse. They wanted power and control over you, or they really wanted to make you look unstable, greedy, selfish, jealous, possessive, controlling. But this is somebody else. This is the doppelganger. Yep, doppelganger. Somebody's very toxic and karmic. They're angry here. You're speaking the truth. Could be you or somebody else. Could be Law and Order. Queen of Swords. You could be a speaker of some sort. Very discerning, astute, intelligent, wise, and intuitive. And you're not holding back. The truth has been spoken. Yeah, there you go. Somebody's coming in to speak the truth about this doppelganger or this power of attorney they wanted over you. This could be a wife. Doesn't have to be the Queen of Pentacles. Could be a male in this energy. This could be you or anybody else. You're stable and secure. You know your value and your worth. You have integrity, loyalty, and honesty. You're hardworking, abundant, and very independent. Down to earth, loyal, I heard. Wow. A healer and a nurturer. You could be a mother figure as well. Don't have to be. Could be a male. You're working on your pentacles. You're very, very fruitful with that bunny. Very loving. Somebody was trying to, yep. Could be more than one person involved here. Queen of Wands in the upright. This could be you. Could be one person. Could be two. Somebody, three queens here with the Empress in reverse. Somebody might be coming to your defense. I don't know. Queen of Wands in the upright means that you're bold. You're not afraid. You're very brave. You're a creator of sorts. And that's how you're maintaining your stability, possibly. You're a leader. You're very divinely protected, by the way. You're very confident and bold. You've been through it. You've seen it. You know what I mean? You could be attracting right now, attracting what's meant for you. Could be very attractive, male or female. Yeah, you're moving on. Somebody could be on the run, or somebody wants to come meet you in calm waters. You moved on. Spirit plucked you out of rough waters and brought you into calm waters to heal. Somebody could be transitioning. You could be in a state of transition. You're not quite going into the new yet. You have to wait for this to end or to play out. Your prayers are powerful. It kind of looks like, why am I getting Mary Magdalene in the boat coming to France? Okay, the peace lilies are here. You're at peace. Your prayers are very powerful. You don't have to see where you're going. You just know that God's going to carry you where you need to be. Okay, congratulations. You're going to a happier place. Whether it's actual physically going somewhere or you're just in a better place. You avoided all catastrophes. They wanted to ruin you. Somebody could be on the run. Somebody's trying to avoid a tower moment. Oh boy. It's a narcissist or worse. What'd I tell you? King of Swords reverse, male or female, by the way. Somebody has no authority, spiritually or 3D. It could be a hitman. Somebody could have had an internal disruption and might be on their way out. Maybe somebody had a stroke and they're not doing very well. There's a lot of lies here. Somebody was very abusive towards you and others, potentially, obviously, if they're just abusive. They're cold, calculating, and cruel. They lied that they were supporting you, or that they would support you or someone else. Yep. Oh, boy. It could be a narcissistic family or a group. Lots of lies here. 10 of Cups in reverse. This is not a happily ever after. They tried to scapegoat you, or they're trying to scapegoat somebody else in the equation. I can't make this stuff up, right? It's a family or a group that's going down. Queen of Cups. Somebody's in their emotions, male or female. They're not in control of their emotions. Could be a lot of addictions going on right now. Somebody's very toxic and karmic. They're very superficial, shallow, and selfish. They don't care who they hurt, okay? They're very needy. They use their emotions to get their way. They bribe, blackmail, you know what I mean? Make you feel guilty for what? For the stuff they do. Magician in reverse. They could have been doing magic. Lots of lies, illusions, deception, corruption, two-faced. They don't have all the resources they need. And it could be magic on the lie spells right there. It could be at the end of somebody here. Or this is you. You're the Phoenix rising. This is the end of this. This is change. Now they're all fighting. So this one person could have placed everybody in this group under spell work to do their bidding. But they're all fighting amongst each other here. Because they want to leave somebody holding the bag. Take the majority of the blame, the responsibility. This is a group of people, 5 of Wands. There's a lot of conflict here, competition, jealousy, drama, strife, 4 of Cups. Now, somebody thinks they still have an opportunity here for something. Somebody's very ungrateful, very disrespectful, taking advantage of a situation or people. Yeah, being left out in the cold, feeling rejected and abandoned. Somebody's really not happy here. Now it's in the upright. It's not turning out the way they thought it was going to turn out. Somebody's pouting and moping, angry, regretful. 5 of Swords is embarrassing and disgraceful. So somebody's leaving them holding the bag. Okay? Somebody's got a grudge here. This is hurting somebody's pride or ego. They got scammed. Okay? They got clowned. The clown got clowned. It's a scam. Knight of Cups in reverse. Two-faced, right? Insincere. Love bomb you until they get what they want and then they're gone. No follow through with their promises. They could have been having casual hookups with people as well. Lots of lies, rumor, gossip, and slanders. People are fighting and they're angry with one another. They're petty and they're cruel. This is just out and out abuse based off of jealousy. This is targeting at people, self-sabotage. They could be stalking and or trolling and or hating on people. This is a large amount of money. This is family discord. So this is going to cost a lot of money. Okay? Corporation could be involved and they might be negatively affected. They don't know what to do. Somebody's indecisive. They're acting like they're the victim now. They're being blocked. Money's been blocked. This corporation's blocking somebody. I don't know. Family discord. Act like a victim now, right? Don't see what's happening. They don't see what's coming. 9 of Wands are going to have to let go or they're going to get let go. They're angry and they're scared. They're in denial. There's mental conflict going on here. Let it go. Let it go. King of Wands is a leader, male or female. Somebody that does take initiative, very innovative. They have morals, ethics, and honor. They do the noble thing. They protect and defend. It is a creator of sorts. Very attractive and alluring as well as the Queen of Wands, right? Somebody in a leadership position, they're going to have to take some sort of devil energy. It's a contract bound. This could be a leader that's playing puppet master here. Draining everybody. Somebody that has no soul. Soulless, empty vessel. Draining everybody. Somebody has no emotions here. Heartless and cruel. No new beginnings. Not happy. They try to bind themselves to you. Whoever this is, somebody tried to bind, if this is you, they tried to bind you to them so you wouldn't have love or happiness or new beginnings, okay? If it's not you, then somebody else a leader of some sort, tried to bind you so you would never have love, never experience love. Oh, okay, so somebody's gay. It could be two men. It could be a female too. This is corruption, abuse of power, abuse of authority. They were draining the coffers. This is all motivated, money motivated. This is greed and selfishness and materialism, corruption, abuse of power, abuse of authority. This is a bully, a tyrant. It's all about their image and how they appear in front of people. They're lazy and jealous as well. Yep, they're scared. They lost control of a situation. They have no integrity, loyalty, or honesty. This is fraud. This is unbalanced. And a lot of lies, no communication, no truth or clarity. They haven't spoken to you. You won't speak to them, or other people won't speak to them. This is fucked up, I heard. Somebody definitely said this is fucked up. They're being left holding the bag. They're going to be liable financially, criminally, whatever this is. They breadcrumbed, used, and abused you. Yeah, they lied about a collaboration or a third party or a contract. Lied about, oh, I'll be there to help you, no problem. Somebody's very malicious, ruthless, and cruel. Self-serving, self-absorbed, very careless as well. It could be in their emotions. Maybe they're under the influence of something. Somebody's crying. I could hear crying. A male crying. Somebody's on their own. Okay? This could also be they tried to manipulate you, whoever this was, emotionally manipulative, emotionally unavailable, and very immature. You're single, abundant, independent, self-sufficient, stable, and secure. They tried to trap you, or they feel trapped. You could be a business owner, or this could be a business owner, but they try to trap you, keep you in place while they kept pillaging. That's what I'm picking up. A lot of lies, illusions, temptation, bribery, or blackmail. There's illusions here, hopeful, wishful thinking. They don't know what to do. They're looking at their options, or they can now see you have many options. Okay, Knight of Swords in reverse. This was a crime. This was abuse. They endangered others, and it was reckless. Somebody's on the warpath, okay? They were disillusioned. That's what it is. Somebody's going to be left holding the bag, the only one. Yeah, this is lovers. It could be a third-party situation or a contract or a decision's been rendered. Somebody's now using their higher wisdom potential. They're going to jail. They're stuck. They're feeling trapped. This is self-imposed. They're feeling restricted. There's too many obstacles to overcome. So they could have been a third party, whoever's getting the blame. Or the third party's blaming them. Take it for whatever that is. Or they're getting the blame for this contract. The decision's been rendered. Seven of Wands in reverse. False allegations and accusations. There could have been an attack. They're feeling overwhelmed and defeated. They don't have a leg to stand on. There's no protection, no defense for what they've done. They can't block your wish fulfillment. There we go. This is going to be on the news, maybe, potentially. This could be somebody that's famous or out in the public. You're very balanced and an inspiration here. You could be a healer. Very insightful. Divine intervention. You're in your North Node. This is not wish fulfillment. They did not want you having wish fulfillment. Someone was trying to be you, act like you. There's a lot of partying going on, okay? Somebody's very smug, full of themselves, selfish, and know it on a show off. This is not wish fulfillment, and this is a fall from grace. It could be the authorities coming through. Something to do with a car, travel. You overcame, you move, you're moving forward. You're in control of your own life. Somebody wanted to control your life. They need to bring back balance to a situation. They need to take accountability. It's awareness. Too many people are aware of what they've done here. Knight of Pentacles. They were possibly intervening, intercepting your money, your mail. They didn't pay you, or they can't pay up. Somebody's very unfaithful, can't be trusted, irresponsible, immature, and lazy, and they can no longer slow you down or slow you down from moving forward. This is universally driven. This is a victory for you. And they can't come along with you. They didn't pass. It is not theirs. They have no integrity, loyalty, or honesty. Again, I'm picking up this card. This person could be under the influence right now and chasing after these people who want to leave them holding the bag. But it's not going to turn out very nice. There's lack of trust here. Somebody could be speeding under the influence or just angry, seeing black, right? Incensed. It could be on the news. It could be a police chase of some sort, but they're going to be stopped. It's not going to go anywhere. They're irresponsible, immature, driving immaturely, irresponsibly. Hopefully no innocent people get harmed. That's all I got to say. So somebody's snooping, drive-by stalking, social media, psychic tarot readings. Desire, self-pleasure, sexual thoughts, intense feelings. Place that where it belongs. Check yourself. So there's proof of, or some sort of evidence. Somebody's comparing it, checking it. Something's destroyed, shattered, broken, effed up. Noisy sounds, okay? Information overload, social media out of control. So maybe on social media, this person's understanding that they're going to be left holding the bag and they're freaking out now. Addiction, drug, alcohol, obsession, toxic attachments. It's all sabotage, okay? Something with fame or celebrity. Or this could be on the news, like I said, or you could be famous or somebody else in the equation is. That's kind of embarrassing, you know what I'm saying? Not hanging out with the right kinds of people. So this has something to do with fraud. So I'm going to get the money cards out to end this. Hidden agenda. Keeping secrets from you, betraying others to get ahead, ask questions, instant karma. I'm telling you, they're going to let one of the minor players in this hold the bag on this one, odd jobs. So this person did the odd job for these people, and then they're going to blame it on this person. Consider diversifying your income sources to increase financial stability. A second job, odd jobs, freedom is more important than financial security. I'd say if you're going to jail, what good is money, right? Taking a transition job is okay, even if it doesn't lead to a career. That was at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what else can come out. Hidden agenda. Yeah, wearing masks. Small world. Harmful gossip at work. Telecommuting. On the go, new adventures and reputation. So somebody's reputation's at stake here. This thwarted. Can't reach your goals, mental or emotional block. Try new angles, get coaching. Retail. Somebody could be working in retail. I don't know. If you have an idea in mind, this is giving you the green light that there's a need for it. Consider careers in retail or e-commerce, whether in goods or services. Save time, energy, and create passive income by moving your business online. So it's something to do with online businesses. Okay. The office. Well, there you go. Delegating more tasks can significantly boost your earnings. Think about roles like secretary, assistant, office manager, or other office jobs. This person could be holding one of these kind of jobs, and they, I don't know, or somebody in the equation does have one of these jobs, and they're getting some evidence together. Think of the greater good, not just yourself, to achieve a better outcome. So somebody's thinking the greater good. Yeah, it's a hard climb. It will be. Something to do with business. It's all fraudulent. It's precarious right now. You've hit it, right? They're targeting you because you're on your life purpose. Yeah, you could be in a leadership role, or you will be, or this person's in a leadership role, and that's how they got there, by fraud, okay? You could be in solitude because you're manifesting. Congratulations. Somebody's going it alone, or you are. You have gone it alone. It's bringing change here, and something's about to take off for you, this investment, or they thought this investment was going to work for them. You could be a student. I mean, we're all students, aren't we? And we're all teachers, too. Distracted. They're trying to distract you, or somebody else is distracted. Someone's very defiant. They're thirsty for more. Okay, this person's never going to be fulfilled. Feather. Abundance. Easy money. Divine intervention. Career, light work. So you're a light worker. Air-related. Somebody could work in aviation or travel. Undecided in travel. So somebody's going down for all of it. Well, you get what you give at the end of the day. You give shit, you get shit back. That's all I gotta say. They sabotage their own lives. But there's all... okay, thank you, Spirit. This group of people that are affiliated with one another, it's all different walks of life. Okay? They could have gotten help from this group, that group, and they're all affiliated with shady shit, but different shit, if you know what I'm saying. And this is all got to come down. Crashing down around all of their ears. Angels, how are we ending this, please? It's going to be a cruel summer. Defo for these people. 3232, take charge. Empowerment, initiative, leadership. Again, leadership. Self-determination, boldness, improvement. Take control of your life and steer it towards your desired outcomes. Embrace the shortness of life by pursuing actions that enhance your well-being and contribute to the personal growth. To your personal growth. But also, it can't be at the expense of others. Do you understand what I'm saying? 33, it could be a secret society we're dealing with. You've definitely, maybe the Ascended Masters are working with you, but you've ascended here. Anxiety, calm, resilience, trust, support, inner strength, overcoming fear. Don't let anxiety or stress take control. I can't read that. They will only pull you into darkness where fear and panic prevail. Stay strong and trust yourself. The angels will have faith in you. So, I don't know where you fit in this, whoever's listening. You could be the one that's going to be blamed. Don't lose your shit. Don't get in a car and cause car accidents. Have a police chase. It's not going to work out, okay? It's not to your advantage. It's not going to. How could it? It's just endangering other people's lives, endangering your own if they're listening, okay? Please do what's right. 777. Good luck. It's a very spiritual number. It's a karmic number, yeah. It's all about learning lessons here. So good luck, contentment, prosperity, abundance, spiritual awakening, divine intervention. Again, divine intervention. This message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share, yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. Somebody's trying to bar your way, stop you from moving forward. Yeah, you live with gratitude in your heart all the time. 85, patience, gratitude, abundance, perspective, success, appreciation, ripple effect. Focusing on gratitude shifts our perspective from what we lack to what we have and can achieve. This positive mindset attracts more positivity into our lives, creating a ripple effect of abundance and success. You shouldn't look at what other people own or have and be envious or jealous. Okay, if it's meant for you, you'll be able to achieve whatever it is that you want to if it's meant for you. Okay, so if somebody's in the dark about something, they left you in the dark, or they're leaving this other person in the dark, not seeing what you have, being kept uninformed, already rich. Open your eyes. So they really didn't need to do this, get themselves involved in this fraud. It has something to do with belief systems as well. 0110 and 1010. Wow, look at that. Something's coming to a complete end. Ones and zeros, so that's a binary code. Somebody wants to know what's going on. They're finding out. They're suspecting that they're going to be left holding the bag, them and them alone, and everybody else is going to laugh and walk away with whatever. It's not going to work out that way. They're all going down, okay? Even those who knew about it and didn't stop it. We have a moral obligation when somebody's being harmed, physically, emotionally, financially, in any kind of way, spiritually even, to stop it, to report it. And if you don't, you're just as culpable. I didn't do it. I didn't do anything. You're sitting there watching somebody get harmed and you're not stopping it. So yeah, you are doing something. Okay, you're contributing to it where you could easily stop it. I'm not talking about everybody. I'm just talking to whomever's listening to this who likes to flippantly not take any accountability for actions or words, right? Two more. We'll end it with two more. Thank you, angels. King of Swords, Law and Order. This is Archangel Michael. You or someone else, male or female, but it's 11. 11 in tarot is justice. Lauia, the exalted God, victory, grants victory and protection from lightning. So I'm picking up lightning and thunder. I picked that up as, a tower. It's coming down. 5 of Swords, willing to do whatever it takes to win, right? Being carried on other people's backs. I'm the leader. You move me over here. You do what I say. You do my bidding. No, I don't think so. Somebody's in their ego. They wanted power and control. Let's see how that's going to work out. Okay? God, the highest being, desire to know the acquisition of wisdom. They're not very wise. 10 of Pentacles. It has something to do with family and or a larger sum of money. Manadel. 36, 9. An investigation, finding out. The honorable God. That's the 36, it's 9. It's Hermit, right? The honorable God, somebody's on their own, okay? Inner and outer work helps one keep their job and protects against disasters. 6 of Swords, somebody's on the run. Somebody could be transitioning, going to jail. 8 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, coming after your Wheel of Fortune here. This is fated. This was meant to happen to propel you where you need to go in life, okay? Unfortunately, there's going to be some healing. Raphael's here, Archangel Raphael. God is healed. Healing heals all disorders, protects travelers and medical workers. So congratulations. I'm very happy for you. Something's winding down. Hopefully you've been doing your healing work. Hopefully you're not going to be hanging on to this for the rest of your days because it's just going to hold you back if you do. So try to get that healing work done, okay? I know it's not easy, but you can do it. Hope you like the reading. Until next time, take care.